Merhabalar arkadaşlar. Yeni bir Hogwarts Legacy videosuna hoş geldiniz. Bakalım neler olacak. En son Hogsmeade'de hain pusu yedik. Paraman ablamız sağ olsun. Yırttık.
Revelio.
Sahip abi. Burada şeyler var ama. Seviye atladık yine. Doğru bir tane.
Revelio.
Güzel, burada da bak. Dedemize gidelim de bir an önce çok bekletmeyelim.
Revelio.
Ses geldi. Nereden geliyor? Burada değil, burada geliyor sadece. Bu falan mı var acaba?
Revelio.
Allah Allah. Ben mi körüm, görünmüyor mu?
Oi, can you help me?
Yardım edemem kardeşim. Buna bakma. Burada olabilir mi?
Revelio.
Ses geliyor ama. Neyse. Geldim dedik. Evde de yok. Bekle. Ne diyeceğim?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock.
Başımıza neler geldi dede.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate
görürüm
your
dede, ben büyüden
enthusiasm,
anlarım.
and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir,
Çalışırım
how
dedeciğim.
dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Tamam dedeciğim. Buralarda bir şey var. Burada bir sayfa gösteriyor bize. Müdür bizi başından atmış. Eyvallah müdür. Senin de bize işin düşer.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know there is.
Abi şurada var bir şey de. Ne acaba?
Revelio.
Hala geliyor o ses. Göremedik yani. Geldik. Ha? Nerede mi?
Revelio.
Ses görüyorum ama bulamıyorum asla. Yani ses görüyorum.
If only a new student were to help me with.
Hocam geldi.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive
acelemiz
magic
var.
assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against
Ona
those
işte
who would wish to
ihtiyacımız
do
var hocam.
us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them.
Hallederiz.
Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Ha düelloya mı gidiyoruz? Olur hocam.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Olur hocam.
Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
Hocam işim var be. Ama uğrayacağım sana bir ara bak. Sözüm olsun. Bekle orada.
Revelio.
Oralara bakmıştık zaten.
Ready for
Geldim
another round?
kanki.
I think so. We shall see who
Bir
shows
düello
up.
yap diyor. Bir de
There's no one in the school I'd
çalışma
be
yap
afraid
diyor.
to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I
Çalışma,
know.
eğitim kuklası herhalde.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Hazırım. Gönder
That would be
gelsin.
wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Tamam. Ne yapıyoruz şimdi? Bir akıyor, 4 normal.
Accio.
hallettik.
Excellent form.
Bu neymiş?
Leviosa.
Bu da tamam.
Nicely done.
Sana yere çarpmasına izin verme. Önce şu.
Leviosa. Accio.
Hop. Biz yaptık abi bu işi.
That's it. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank
Sağ
you,
ol canım.
Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Tamam, şimdi düello bu. Aynen. Şimdi düello.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Evet,
I'm
hazırım.
ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Bu sefer ona ile yapalım ya.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Hazırım. Gel şimdi.
Apologies in advance.
Var bu hareketler. Haydi bismillah. Okey. Tamam.
Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. There goes my way. Reparo. Accio.
Hoppala.
Accio.
Ulan yanlış yere attık onu.
Accio. Leviosa. Accio.
Yanlış bastık.
Leviosa. Reparo.
Reparo değil lan oğlum, dur. Bas.
Accio.
Sen gitme.
Accio.
Ama o değil lan.
Accio. Accio. Leviosa.
Yatın oğlum aşağı.
Never duel like that.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Görüşürüz kardeş.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Görebiliyor musun?
Assignments all finished.
Meydan okumalar menüsünde. Bunlar tamam. Bunlar tamam. Envanterde her şey tamam mıydı yani? Gözlük. Bunda özelliği yok. Bunu halledelim abi. Profesöre gidiyoruz. Tamam ya. Profesöre geri dönelim de bir büyü öğrenelim. Açın kapıyı. Gerçi buradaki şeyleri toplamıştık, sayfaları ışınlansaydım keşke. Neyse. Buralara baktık mı?
Revelio.
Şey linkledi yine de. Sayfa yok burada ya.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had.
If only a new
Sana
student
geleceğim,
would
dur.
help.
Zenobia mıdır? Nedir o?
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Oldu hocam.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Tabii ki.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand
Konsantreyim.
steady.
Tamam. Bu işi de kaptık ha.
Good
Açalım.
work. It's for you.
Orada. Büyü setine ekleyin diyor. Reparo'nun yerine mi koyalım? Tamam. Tamam, ekledik işte. Yazı niye kaldı? Allah Allah. Şimdiki görevimiz ne? Profesöre girdi. Şimdi şu yazı neden kaldı acaba ya? Yaptık onu zaten. Allah Allah. Dedeciğim. Neredesin? Aa, buradasın.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased
Yazı
to know
hala
that I
duruyor
worked on
ya.
my defensive magic with Professor Hackett.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
Tamam.
So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me
Niye
with
böyle
Osric, you'd be eager to make amends.
böyle davranıyor, anlamadım
My
burayı.
office, 5
Yine bir
minutes.
uyuzluklar var da. Hayır.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor,
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Yazı gitmedi ya. Sinir oldum şimdi o yazıya. Tamam, bunu yaptık zaten.
Incendio.
Allah Allah. Burada ne görünüyor? Nereye gösteriyor lan?
Revelio.
Bizim açtığımız yer.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Bak ya, yazı kaldı orada. Sinir oldum harbiden. Neden gitmiyor? Çok garip ya. Hayır, şey yaptım bir de yani söylediği şeyi. Baka girdi herhalde. Kardeş, selamünaleyküm.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met
Renk vermeyelim.
Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Yazı galiba gitti ya. Yine gitmedi. Allah'ım. Sebebi nedir ama söylediği şeyi yaptım yani. Sürükle diyorsun. Diyoruz. Garip ya. Kaldı orada.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive.
De böyle bilgilerle geldi.
Spells are free. Give it a try.
Tamam, bunu da ayıldık. Yerine koyalım mı? Ne yapacağız? Tamam, buradaymış hemen lan. Halledeceğiz şimdi. Aha, yazı gitti. Allah'ım sana şükürler olsun.
Quietly now.
You should have known better than to cross my path.
Hayda. Bir daha deneyelim. Süresini mi ayarlayamadık? Abi orada uçan sayfayı almamak çok zor.
I'll be quieter than a jobbin.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Ugh.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now. I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm locked. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Hadi bakalım. Aman aman aman.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Good gracious, what a mess!
Allah. Allah Allah Allah.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Okay.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Son saniye yırttık ha. Allah. Sen şöyle bir bakıversene ya. Hop.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No,
We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Burada kimse yok değil mi lan?
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Okay. Neredesin? Aa, oradasın.
Reparo!
Ne şunu yapalım da. Buralar nerede lan?
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it!
Göz mü?
Where might this lead?
Haydi bakalım. Nasıl geçeceğiz? Ya gidemeyiz.
Reparo!
Paralık bir şey yok.
I need to wake up that rune over there.
Okay.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Yapma be. Bak neler yaptık lan. Tamam hocam. Biz nerelere gidiyor? Allah. Tamam. Açıl bakalım. Aman 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 aman. Uf. Alkışlarla yaşıyor.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Oyuna gidiyoruz da.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Hoppala. Abi şurada bir... Bunu alalım. Bunu alalım. Tamam. Hadi be, başlayalım.
Incendio. Levioso. Levioso.
Nerede indirdim?
It is a book after all.
Bu ne ola ki? Aha gitti. Sonra yine adayı. Yağmur yağdı.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Bunlarla bağlantımız ne acaba?
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Helal sana.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Hayalet uyuz çıktı. Evet şimdi. Çıkış neredeydi bu? Başka bir görevimiz var mı şu anda? Ne abi? Dedemize gidelim. Dede neler oldu hiç haberin yok. Büyüsün. Bastık.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Ne diyecek?
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
bende de.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive, Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Nasıl dersen dedeciğim.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Sağ ol dedeciğim. Görüşürüz. Sanırım. Şu an için başka bir şey kalmadı.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Dedemizle işlerimizi hallettik. Süre durmamız gerekiyor sanırım. Diğer bölümde artık Nettie ile olan konuşmalara falan bakacağız. Neymiş?
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Ama şimdilik bu bölümde bu kadar diyelim. Diğer yeni görevlerimizi de bir sonraki bölümde devam edelim. Şimdilik görüşmek üzere.